Okay, everyone, welcome to David Fernandez's interview testimonial for the Evolved Executive Framework. Super excited to have him here right now. We've been working together for the last maybe 6 months. 6 months? Yeah, 6 months. And we've achieved some pretty amazing things in our time together, man. Why don't you introduce yourself to anyone who might be watching? Let us know, who you are, what you're doing for work. Give us a little bit of background information about you.
My name is David Fernandez, and I'm a real estate broker in New York. I specialize in new development and land acquisitions, also work with investors. In Jersey, I'm also a developer. I do my own fix and flips all over Jersey City and looking to expand as well. So I have a lot on my plate. Also a father of three, actually soon to be four.
Soon to be four.
That's
right.
And I'm living the dream. Can I tell you?
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Well, okay, let's rewind a little bit, man. So before we met, what were some of the challenges that you were facing? Whether with your health and fitness or your mindset or your routines, what were some of the challenges you were facing?
Well, in reality, prior to engaging with you, I was having weight issues. Was feeling very fatigued on a day-to-day. Definitely just did not have the energy I expected to have. I'm only 38, so I definitely needed to make a change, and that was really the move for me to take this seriously and bite the bullet and just go ahead and hire your ass. So it was a big move for me, but at the same time, I felt it was needed, and it's an investment like anything else.
Yeah, for sure. So what were some of the things that we did early on to help you start getting results, to start getting some momentum?
So I think originally, making me, well, not making me, but showing me and the understanding of what a lifestyle blueprint is, and putting the efforts into actually putting it in writing and understanding what my goals are, short-term and long-term. Also having a vision board with the things that I want to accomplish and have in life. Understanding not only about business, but understanding what I want for myself as an individual. And also my priorities weren't really in line with what I wanted for my family. So it was a lot of things that made me realize that I needed to figure out how to balance those things better. And with the lifestyle blueprint, it gave me the understanding what I need to do in order to work towards that. And honestly, probably gave me the motivation to do whatever it is you've been putting me through.
Excellent, man. Yeah, because we've been putting in some pretty good work. So let's talk mindset and business. I'm curious about your efficiency. Have you noticed any efficiency changes? Have you noticed any significant changes when it comes to your business, your mindset from the program itself?
So early on, I would say that I wasn't really sure what I was getting myself into with you. I said, this guy looks great energy, seems to have his shit together. As soon as I spoke to you and got to know you a little bit on that first conversation, you were obviously someone that obviously has it together. But there was a lot of questions, obviously, young guy, it's not even here. I'm going to be doing these Zoom calls. But when you put everything into perspective about what it is I need to do to have the success that I want, it made it very easy to work towards it. So I think that in general, it's one of those things where you don't really want to work out if you're not doing it already. You don't really want to eat right if that's not part of your day-to-day. And you're not really thinking about the future the way you should, even though sometimes you think by putting money away or entering into a 401k or having an investment or two is planning, but that's not planning. That's just, for most people, in my opinion, that's just being smart. Not really thinking about growth and having generational wealth one day. So I think that's really what it was all about. And that, mind shift that you did in regards to like making me understand that that's what we're working towards. And meditating on a day-to-day, visualizing what it is that we actually want for ourselves, not only for our families and for our lives, but for our business. It really shifts the way you think about every little thing you do on a day-to-day. I mean, even I'm a guy that likes to go out, party, and if I do that now, I'm extremely unproductive the next day. So I'll question if it's worth it or not. So I think that's what you did to me originally, where I felt that it was needed because I didn't think I wanted it. And then to kind of give you a better perspective of the whole program, I didn't want to work out, but I hired you for that. And then you actually ended up giving me more than what I expected. So it was like, I'm hiring a fitness coach. That's what I thought. And then you broke it down to me where, no, you're getting more than that. You're getting this whole lifestyle shift. And that was big. I mean, I think that was a big, eye opener for me, because I really felt that I was getting more than what I was paying for, to be honest.
Awesome, man. Well, that makes me so happy. That makes me so proud as well. And I'm very proud of the work that you put in, man, because, you've had your ups and downs. Everybody does. But you have the grit, the resolve, and the determination to keep pushing forward, man. So let's share with everyone what your results were in our time together, okay? Because obviously, if they're watching this, they're going to have seen you before and after. They're going to see kind of where you're at. Give us a result.
Yeah. So before I say even that, when I got into the program, it was all about fitness. I just wanted to get into shape.
Yeah.
So it's crazy how that wasn't the only part of the program that was important. So obviously the nutrition plan and eating right and putting into your body what it needs in order to be effective when you do work out, in order to be productive when you're at working or wherever you're doing. So I think that the whole program in itself was a complete life changer. Awesome. And honestly, I think the regiment of working out every day, getting up early, eating right, knowing exactly what you should be putting in your body, the fact that the program allows you to have cheat dates in order for you to enjoy the things you do like on a week to week, made it a lot easier than I expected. I think that the first 2 months was where I had the most commitment, and having you as a coach holds me accountable even after that. So I feel like, anyone that's getting into it, it takes time to really build to build that true lifestyle change where your body calls for the workout. Your body is set with you when you eat poorly. Like all these little things happen with time. I think 6 months in, I can finally say that when I don't work out, I'm pissed off with myself. When I don't eat right, my body's upset with me. And I think that the weeks that I divert from the schedule that you've put me on, I definitely I'm not as productive as I could be that week.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes total sense, man. And that's the thing, right? Is that everything is linked, right?
Correct.
I still talk to people to this day who do not seem to understand that everything is linked. The way you look, the way you feel, the way you perform, the way you think, the way you act, your belief systems, all of those things are linked, right? And if one area is lagging and you don't know it yet, identifying it and elevating it to the next level is going to help you in every single other area, right? Every single other area. So give me a run through. And actually, I'm just going to pause really quick. I'm going to lock my door. I'm going to cut this part out. I'll lock my door so my kids don't bust their asses up in here, because they're almost home from the grocery store. My wife just texted me. Okay. So let's get now into the results, man. So what were we able to do, like tangibly speaking, in 6 months? So I guess 4 months. Tell them the 4 months too, because the program is 4 months, but then we've obviously continued. Let us know.
The first 4 months, I lost 25 pounds.
Boom.
And not just like fat. I lost the weight, but I also built muscle definition. I got my jawline back, looking sexier than ever.
Right. Yeah. That's right.
The wife is happy,
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But no, in all seriousness, losing 25 pounds, I've accomplished in the past, but I've never kept it off for too long.
Right.
And with this program, it allowed me to do it while still eating some of the things that I liked, while still drinking, while being able to live my life. And I think that's the most important part of this program, is that, yes, is there a commitment that's needed? Is a dedication that's needed? 1000%. But once you break through those first 2 weeks, it really does get easier and a lot quicker than I expected it to be. I thought it was gonna be torture for 4 months, but it wasn't.
Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad, and clearly you still love it, because we are now in month 6. So
I'm down 35 pounds altogether.
Yes, exactly, man. So this is very good stuff. Now, what were some of your biggest takeaways from the program? It could be as far as mindset is concerned, could be as far as training, nutrition is concerned. What were some of your biggest takeaways?
I think the biggest takeaway is the mindset mentally in regards to working out. I hate working out, and I'm starting to like it, which is very rare for me. I never thought I'd feel that way. I don't like being healthy, so the fact that you were able to put meals together in smaller portions, or even having that one massive meal a day where I can pretty much eat what I like, definitely changed my mentality about how to go about my nutrition plan. So I think like the overall program, I mean, just kind of shifted the way I think about eating and working out, and I think that was important in order for me to feel the way I do today. So I think the mindset was what changed the most.
Awesome. 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 I love that. Now, my second to last question for you is, do you feel empowered by the knowledge that you've learned? Do you feel like if we stop tomorrow, you'd be able to continue doing this on your own? If we were to stop?
So I know for a fact at this point in the program, I can definitely go off on my own. I still enjoy the idea of having someone there to make those shifts, because listen, we're all gonna have weeks that are off.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's important to have someone there to kind of like push you or remind you why you're doing this, and why it's important, and why you got to stick with the program or get back to the program or whatever. But I think that, yeah, I mean, listen, at this point, I could definitely go on my own. Will I work out every single day? You know me, probably not. But would I work out 3-4 days a week? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Will I try to eat right? Absolutely. Will I try to drink less? Some weeks yes, some weeks no. At the end of the day, I do feel like a new man. I feel like a new person. I haven't had the kind of energy I have now since I was in my early 20s. So I feel like a new person. I mean, I feel great. And my wife also, she's like falling in love with me all over again. So I can't complain.
I love it, brother. I love it. What would you tell someone who's maybe watching this video, who may be in a similar position as you were when you started, who's kind of sitting on the fence? Would you recommend this program to them, and why?
So, I mean, yeah, I think that anyone that's thinking about getting involved in this program and wanting to get all the benefits of being healthy, of being fit, of having that clarity. I think the biggest thing is clarity about what you want for yourself, what you want for your business.
Right.
Should 100% invest in this program and invest in themselves. At the end of the day, it's an investment for yourself. It's not even about investing, putting money into something. I mean, a lot of people think it's a lot of money, and I'm not going to say it's not, but at the end of the day, I mean, if you can do something for yourself that's going to allow you to 10x your business and level up your personal life in ways that you can't do on your own, then why would you think twice? If somebody told you tomorrow, you can make 10x or whatever your current income is, or you can live a better and healthier life in 4 months. I mean, who would think twice about investing the money that you're asking for? So I would say, don't be afraid. It's important to take care of yourself. It's important to have some sort of accountability, have a coach, have a mentor. No matter what industry or field you're in, this is a must, in my opinion.
Oh, man, I love it. Thank you so much, David. Dude, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you. I feel like we've gotten really close over the last 6 months. I'm excited to continue working with you. It's been a really, really good run. And to everybody who's out there watching right now, thank you so much for watching. This has been David Fernandez's interview testimonial for the Evolved Executive Framework. We'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, take care.
Sounds good. Take care, guys.